What's up, my people? How on that day waiting they happen waiting this up. So Tinubu is now the president of Nigeria officially. Okay, what's next? What does this man have in store for us, the citizens? Is he gonna be a good president or a bad president? So many questions out there. There's fuel scarcity already. In fact, some filling station sells for 600 naira per liter. During his speech, Tinubu said it himself that is going to remove fuel subsidy. Now, immediately, these fuel stations started increasing their prices. Now, we are also going to talk about the situation with Peter Obi. And let's not forget, Peter Obi supporters also have, their own question. This whole court case thing, how is it going to turn out now that this guy is the president? Is this going to affect the judicial system? Is this going to affect, Peter Obi's case against this man, or Labour Party's case against this man? Let's just keep watching. But about the subsidy first, which is like a big problem right now. People are queuing. I went out today. The traffic was crazy. And what's causing this traffic is very simple. The fuel stations, they are jam-packed. A lot of drivers, a lot of cars there causing traffic. So if you're coming from the island to the mainland, or you're going from the mainland to the island, there are some fuel stations that were built strategically. But right now, those fuel stations couldn't even contain the crowd that these, cars had to line up outside, thereby affecting, people just going about their businesses. Now, this NNPC chief executive officer told us, Nigerians, that no need for panic buying. And they also backed Tinubu, actually. This man, their chief executive officer, Kiari, he expressed support for Tinubu's decision to remove fuel subsidies, and we assured Nigerians that there is no need for panic buying. Kiari stated that the NNPC has adequate supply of fuel. So what is the problem right now? I don't know. He said we have fuel to last the country for the next 30 days and is closely monitoring its distribution networks nationwide. Now, guys, Nupeng told Tinubu, they said, apply caution on fuel subsidy removal. They advised Tinubu to carefully consider the implications and impact of such a policy on the nation's economy and ordinary citizens. Now, about Peter Obi's case, here's an update about it. Now, in the ongoing presidential election petition court case, court have accepted 5 pieces of evidence from Peter Obi. They are challenging the victory of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. One of the exhibits is a document from a United States court that claims Tinubu was convicted and fined $450,000. Now, Lawrence Uchechukwu, Labour Party's first witness, confirmed his written statement as his testimony, along with other, election documents and stuff. Now, Tinubu and APC disagreed with admitting the court judgment, but reserved their objections for later. Now, during, questioning, the witness admitted that the judgment was not registered in Nigeria and there was no official certificate supporting it from Nigeria or American authorities. Now, the witness claimed to have read the entire judgment and expected it to mention a $450,000 forfeiture. And the witness, also went ahead to say that, they were not aware of a formal report or any charges against Tinubu, as the indictments and forfeiture were related to civil proceedings. What do you think about this whole thing? What are your thoughts? By the way, if you're so bitter and you leave some crazy, unnecessary, negative, rubbish comment in the comment section without being critical with your comment, or your comment is not making sense, or you're just spewing, abusive words and all that, you will be removed. Yes, I mean, we have thousands of channels on YouTube, so critical comments are welcome, but you don't come into the comment section and attack each other when, especially, and I found it against this when it has to do with tribes, because there's always tribal. Don't appear toxic in the comment section. I will block you forever, except you create new accounts, and that's stressful. Like I said, there are thousands of channels, on YouTube. This guy, Peter Obi, and his running mate Dati were seen in court today. They are tackling this head on without relenting. In fact, Peter Obi encouraged, his fans and his supporters, saying in a recent post that there is no cause for alarm. Go about your businesses and be rest assured that we are on this. Still believe in the judicial system, but let's not forget the pastors that, should I say, claimed or prophesied. I don't know how to go about this, whether spiritual or carnal, like they call it. But these pastors said a lot of things or predicted so many things about this election. In fact, some people said that, Tinubu will be arrested. And now Tinubu is the president. What is happening?
And the day for swearing him, Tinubu, will come. I saw white, I saw green. About to be sworn in that day. And everybody that has said he's the next president will be rejoicing. We say, yes, I told you. Prophet that don't see far, was I tell you, didn't I tell you Tinubu is the next president? And while at that event, it looks like a very open ground, like a stadium like center. I'm telling you what will happen. So while at that event, military men will come in and they will arrest Tinubu. I'm playing the movie before you, Abi. So that you will know that prophecy is not just calling people's name. Mark my words. I'm speaking from my office. I'm not speaking by a gift. He'll be arrested.
Yes, I know some of you are thinking the same thing as well. So a lot of people on social media started reposting some of those prophecies or some of those predictions or whatever you call it. But guys, controversy surrounding Nigerian pastors have been a topic of public interest and discussion. Some of the common controversies include financial misconduct. Hold on, let me talk about this man, Tunde Bakare. I remember I was discussing this with my friend and I said, Tunde Bakare said he's going to be the president of Nigeria. He even, according to reports, asked his members to help him get there by getting him the ticket, the ticket that cost 100 million naira, and they were able to get it for him during the primaries. Let us watch this video.
Take it to the mountain top. If you have never heard before, I'm saying it to you this morning. In the scheme of things, as far as politics of Nigeria is concerned, President Muhammadu Buhari is number 15 and yours sincerely number 16. I never said that to you before. I never said that to you before. I make it plain this morning. I let you know it this morning. Nothing can change it. In the name of Jesus, he is number 15. I am number 16. To this end was I born, and for this purpose came I into the world. I prepared you for this for more than 30 years. That's why if you want to run in 2019, I do not oppose. He's still number 15. It's when he steps out that I step in. His assignment is that of Moses to take Nigeria to River Jordan, but he can't cross it. It will take a Joshua to go to the other side and begin to distribute resources to the people of this nation.
Now, about controversy surrounding Nigerian pastors. I mean, we all know the financial misconduct, the fake miracles and healing, materialism and prosperity gospel, controversies, doctrines and practices, abuse of power and influence, so many. Now, it is important to note that not all Nigerian pastors are involved in controversies, and there are many respected and reputable religious leaders in the country. However, the controversies surrounding some pastors have raised concerns and sparked debates about accountability, transparency, and the role of religious institutions in Nigerian society. Okay, guys, let's read some comments. No nation has ever prospered on account of prayers. You've been praying for Nigeria over the years. What positive impact have we seen? Instead of telling corrupt politicians and election riggers the truth, like prophets of old, you legitimize their fraud. This man replied Adedoyin's comment where he said, there shall be a new Nigeria. Here we've got someone who said about the 2023 election after the inauguration, who said, number one, activists are not good leaders. Number two, your prayers don't work. Number three, Nigeria is not a real country. Number four, USA, UK, and EU are not against drug dealers. They just want a share. Number five, karma and your God does not exist. And here we have Daniel Rega that says Peter Obi will win. Peter Obi will be president. Atiku would win the presidential election. God showed me this and that. One even prophesied that Tinubu will be arrested on inauguration day, just before he's sworn in. But look at how things turned out. Another proof that most prophets are real fake. Okay. Here we have another person who says during Buhari's tenure. Let's not forget, Buhari's tenure made a lot of people cry. And the truth of the matter is, so many people, especially the southwest region, believe that Buhari was going to be the Messiah. Turns out that, Buhari's administration is, I wouldn't say a failure, but a lot of things didn't work during Buhari's tenure. In fact, almost everything didn't work. Here we have someone who cried out saying that, Buhari's tenure made her a widow. I mean, not just her. She made the video and we were able to see it, but there are thousands of people. And to be fair, it's not just, Buhari's tenure. There are people who, of course, also experienced something like this during Jonathan's tenure. All tenures, like, we know that negative things happen. It's just how bad. Allow me to use this word. The baddest tenure, I would say, is Buhari's tenure.
President Muhammadu Buhari is leaving the office today. Today marks the end of President Muhammadu Buhari. And it is in your tenure, dear President Muhammadu Buhari, that my husband was killed by the kidnappers. Up to date, there isn't justice. He was killed because of the insecurity in Nigeria. He was kidnapped.
And you should see the crowd that welcomed Buhari after 8 years. And I went to the comment section, they were like, oh, these people are blind. Why would they even praise a failure? This and that. No matter how bad it is, you guys understand. I mean, typical Nigerian, come on, let's be fair. They welcome their own person. They see him as the hero. He's from their villages, from their states. They are proud that has put their name or their state on the world map. But we understand that the level of poverty and illiteracy is very, very high in the northern part of Nigeria. In fact, it's no news. Yes, I know we're talking a lot about politics today. That is because of the time of making this video. I mean, you all know what is, in fact, Nigerians right now are crying after this sworn in news. And a lot of people are still on the street. They're still stuck in traffic. as I speak to you. Like I said, I went out today. I had an 8 o'clock appointment. I got there by 9:30. Thankfully, the person, involved is also a Nigerian. So he also experienced it himself. We both experienced it. So I don't even need to say I was stuck in traffic, because the person too was stuck in traffic. We're both stuck in traffic. He knows what is going on. Well, guys, in case you don't know, this is the next thing, by the way. FG introduces new legal instrument for permanent residency. Okay, make we see you. Let's just keep watching, because these people are very funny. Yes, the federal government of Nigeria has introduced a new legal instrument called the Brown Card for permanent residency, similar to the concept of the green card in other countries. The Minister of Interior, Rauf Aregbesola, announced the introduction of the Brown Card during a conferment ceremony where Nigerian citizenship was granted to 385 foreign nationals. So the Brown Card allows eligible foreign nationals to obtain permanent residency in Nigeria without the need for renewal every 5 years. Now, the criteria for qualifying for the Brown Card include being of African descent and desiring to make Nigeria their homeland, investing in Nigeria according to established guidelines, possessing exceptional talents or skills in various fields, or being a male foreign national married to a Nigerian woman for at least 1 year. Guys, this actually makes sense. Okay, guys, moving on to the next one. This one is not about politics. Dr. Ramon Adedoyin, the owner of Hilton Hotels in Ile-Ife, has been sentenced to death by hanging. Gist lover, I remember, championed this then. It's sad. Talking about the mother of Timothy Adegoke. He was a former postgraduate student of Obafemi Awolowo University. The court found Adedoyin and 3 of his staff guilty of murder and conspiracy based on circumstantial evidence. Now, while delivering the judgment on the case, the judge held that the circumstantial evidence available to the court pointed to the killing of Adegoke while being a guest at the hotel owned by Adedoyin. According to the judge, Adedoyin's decision not to enter the witness box did not help him, as the circumstantial evidence had shifted the burden of proof on him. Moving on to the next one. Here we have the news about a man that was nabbed after ransacking the neighbor's apartment. I'm just thinking, looking at his place where he stays, the where he stays looks decent, right? And this got a lot of people confused. Like, why would he even do that? Stole perfume. Why? Is he in trouble? Is he owing some money? That's why he had to enter his neighbor's room to steal, or his neighbor's apartment to steal. This whole thing is still confusing, but he did it anyways, so nobody really wants to know the reason why he did that. Also, some people even said that it might be a kleptomaniac. What do you think? Let's watch this video.
What this bastard did to my house. Just imagine. Ransacked everywhere. See. Oh my God. If you not, now when come here, they come. Just imagine. See the perfume that I even tried to steal. See. Came here and start. Thief when they thief perfume, I don't understand. Eh? Going to throw away. See my perfume. Some of it inside. I don't even know where the rest are. See my second phone. I found it in his apartment. See, inside this drawer. The way know it's a big thief. If they leave evidence, they leave phone for his house.
I told them in our prayer that we're not feeling this matter because you don't show me waiting.
You should come out and I'm starting with this. I don't like.
Cry! Don't say a word. Don't cry. Shit here. Are you hearing me? Hello? Don't cry. Be a man. Take what you deserve. Okay? Shut up and don't cry. Take it. Now, let me say something. I'm here because of two reasons. I'm down.
You say it's under the influence of what? What did they talk?
Are you mad? I will run you into this war. God punished you. God punished you for this bullshit you're bringing into
You are in your right senses.
If you're a child on the streets, I will understand. If they get back to you on the streets, I will understand that the streets.
You know why I asked you that question? Because I just saw a picture of something that your wife saw in your...
He did not take anything. What are you saying? You want to put it that he's under influence of something? Oh God, you did not take anything. You were in your right senses. Your English, you were pure. You know what you were doing? No, you were standing right. So don't even say that you were under the influence of anything.
Moving on to the next one. Here is a woman that starts a fire on, according to reports, on her fence after land grabbers attempted to take over her family building in Lagos. Now, I'll say this, based on my experience, being in Lagos, and of course, knowing how this whole property thing works. Now, Omonile can do anything. They can come harass you where you are at your building, but they will never destroy your building just because you don't want them, to gain entrance into that space. There must be something. There must be a proof, either from, court or an evidence to show something. There's something, that is not in the news. They don't have the rights. You can never or show me a video of, Omonile destroying your house just because of what exactly? If they are asking for money, you're painting your house and all that, and they were asking for money, or you'll probably be doing anything, and they'll be asking, well, you must give us money. The highest thing they can do is seize the workers' equipment or stop whatever that is going on there, and just, they will never destroy your property. So I'm just saying, I would really like to know the whole information concerning this. I don't think this information is complete, by the way. Let's watch this video.
That's fire. Bring the lighter. Bring the lighter. Bring the lighter. Bring the lighter. Bring the lighter.
Moving on to the next one, here is news about the Nigerian lady that cries out for help after catching a man trying to sleep with our 15-year-old housemaid.
This man came sleep with my sister's house help by 9 p.m. EA was thinking there was nobody in the house.
No, it's okay, it's fine. You just need to know what's going on because how can a man, we don't live with a man here. This is the owner of this house. We don't live with a man. This is the sister, I'm the friend. What's your name, please? Okay. Ikenna. But she said Ikenna. I said Ikenna. How did you get like I don't know how did you get here? Why you asking plenty questions? Because this girl is just 15 years old. Are you a pedophile? You just want to be a pedophile. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Honestly, I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear. I swear. I don't know. I swear to God.
How did you say I can call the cops on you right now?
I know.
You know. Go and bring my phone. Go and call that
police. I swear to Almighty God.
How did this man enter my house?
I swear to Almighty God.
How did this man enter my house? Who have police? Look at this man. You can't tell me like a little girl called you to her house. And this big house. Like she's okay. Let's forget the age. Look at her age house. You don't know how old. You saw this big house.
No, I don't know.
Excuse me. You saw this big house and you like get alone in this and you came inside. How did this man? How long has this been going on? I'll finish this girl for a long time. Let's imagine now for apple. So only one for Igbo, only back here.
For a long time. You should not send a message to them.
Hey guys, moving on to the next one. Here we have Seun Kuti. Seun Kuti calls out Tunde Ednut. Let's watch this.
Tunde, I hear when they tell me say Tunde don't like me. Tunde actually is the only blogger I talk to in Nigeria. We get my number. And you know why I won't make a go J? Because Tunde is owing me money. He's supposed to do 10 posts for me since 2 years ago. He don't do only one. He don't do only one. He never do the remaining 9. I didn't know say my new project will soon come out. And when my new project come out, he must do that. In fact, he don't come become 20. Because me and I go enter one trouser. I go monetize that. He's owing me. Today Ednut is owing me 9 posts. So because of that 9 posts, he won't do me waiting Sarkozy do Gaddafi. Today, ye manika. Ye monica. Because of 9 posts, maybe no vegetable will lay. Into the 9 posts. Into the 9 posts. Lo say tackle brother or lie. Kill the one inside word. Come out for me. Why are they formulating? In fact, 20 ni. Because I'm back out. I'm back out.
Okay guys, moving on. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Yes, this guy posted it, was it 2 days ago or something, calls herself Queen of Lasgidi, started doing makeup. There's Uche Maduagu. I think this guy is trying so hard. This is the only person that came out to say is gay and people really showed no interest in the news about him being gay. Oh my God.
Hi, it's the Queen of Lasgidi, Uche Maduagu. Listen to me, ladies. I just want to tell you this. The best way to keep your man from all the ladies taking him is to tie him with juju. Some of you will not agree, but you need to understand. Listen, I have a sister that an upcoming actress took her husband from her. I mean, she was dating him and then she got belly for him.
Okay, guys, this next video is very soothing. I had goosebumps, you know, listening to Vice President's speech on Afrobeat. And by the way, funny thing is this man has been unverified on Twitter. Right, they still left the former president of Nigeria, Buhari's verification badge, but they removed Oshibajo's badge. As I was saying, I had goosebumps listening to Vice President's speech on Afrobeat and Heroes of Nigeria. That's his voice. It was a moment of immense pride and inspiration as the Vice President passionately highlighted the cultural significance of Afrobeat and recognized the remarkable achievements of Nigerian artists who have taken the world by storm. You know, I'm filled with pride knowing that Nigeria is home to such extraordinary talents who are making waves on the global stage.
It is resilience woven into the fabric that we are made of and we wear. Etu, Ashoke, Akwete, Kura. Greatness, the Nigerian spirit. That thing about us that all recognize and still cannot find the right words to describe. Great is Nigerian. Greatness is when Toby Amusho does the 100 meters hurdles in 12.12 seconds and a stunned world held its breath. Greatness is the chicken scratch guitar chords that bewitched the world. A new beat, Afrobeat, from Fela and now to Burna Boy, to Wizkid and Davido. It is the earthy Afro pop of Asha. It's the compelling, beguiling Nigerian R&B of Tiwa and Teni, and the alternative sounds of Thames, Johnny Drill and Chike. Greatness is how our phenomenal artists are selling out arenas both home and abroad with tens of thousands of people showing up to experience the pulsations of this mysteriously sweet music. Greatness is Kunle Afolayan, Jadesola Oshiberu, Kemi Adetiba, Nazo Nuzo, hitting mind-boggling box office numbers, securing global film deals and rallying communities. Not so long ago, content was just television, and now digital content is the new oil, with our skit makers, content creators, thought leaders growing our digital economy. Greatness is Professors Kayode Oyewumi and Musa Yakubu, being listed among Elsevier BV's most productive scientists in the world. Greatness is Ethan Nwaneri at 15, becoming the world's youngest player in the English Premier League. Greatness is Abasi Enelbong, pioneering the inclusion of the African genome in research through 54 genes. And Aisha Tofa, building and nurturing a tech ecosystem through Startup Kano. Greatness is Amina Mohammed, championing the voice of global peace as we take a prominent place at the table. Greatness is Miracle Izuchukwu, becoming the youngest female commercial pilot in North America. Greatness is Faith Odunsi, calculating her way to become the global mathematics champion.
To express 0.00. 2.4 times 10 is by minus 5. Correct.
Greatness is the pantheon of Nigerian authors. Their stories, our stories, bringing the world into the magic, the pain, the triumphs of the Nigerian experience. Greatness is the unicorns. 6 companies created by Nigerians under 30 years old, now worth over $1 billion each. The stories, the people, Nigeria. Each of these stories of greatness across the globe has you in it, and it has me in it. And we can almost take them for granted. They are so Nigerian. Chimamanda talked about the danger of a single story, where negative stories are used to flatten an individual's experience and overlook the many other stories that formed them. We are our stories. We are not one story, and we must tell these stories to ourselves and to the world. Nigeria is not faceless. It's not an obscure concept or a dream hiding behind the waving of a green, white, green flag. Nigeria has a face. It has many faces. It has over 200 million faces. It has your face. It has my face. What is a dream without a dreamer? You are a hero in this great story. Your name hasn't been mentioned yet, but it will be. You haven't caught the headlines yet, but you will. Oh boy, you never blow yet, oh, but you go soon blow. You know it. I know it. I know you won't stop trying. You won't stop trying. I know you won't ever give up. You know you won't ever give up. How do I know? I'm in Nigeria, and you are too. And we don't stop until we win.
What do you think about this? Yes, because that is where we're going to hold it. Thank you so much for watching. Guys, like this video, subscribe. Until we see you next time. Peace.